Jacksonville, Florida police officer was disarming a concealed carrier that they had stopped in traffic stop and shot him with their own gun, like on accident.
You sent out a survey to people and asked about traffic stops and their interactions with law enforcement officers and what we could learn from that. And the result from that is we had 560 people who reported to the survey with data of interactions with law enforcement officers during traffic stops that amounted to 1,647 times, an average of 2.95 traffic stops per respondent. Now, I don't know about me, Jacob, or you, but some of y'all getting stopped way more than I am out there, at least while armed.
A Jacksonville, Florida police officer was disarming a concealed carrier that they had stopped in traffic stop and shot him with their own gun, like on accident, like it was negligent discharge. They were like, had a hard time removing the firearm from that person's holster. Like they had reached through the car window and were trying to disarm the individual. And they removed the holster, and then they're trying to get, like, it was a whole thing. But anyway, long story short, they finally get the gun out of the holster, like uber retention, and cook off a shot and hit somebody. That person is no longer employed as a law enforcement officer, lost their job. So, trying to understand, like, what are the best practices? So certainly this data, I think, is helpful for us, for our community, people like us who are concealed carriers. But I also think this data is helpful for cops. So if you're a patrol officer, like this is helpful to understand, what our expectations are and what we're seeing from you.